They know all about civilians being attacked here. This small village community just south of the Ukrainian capital has been torn apart by Russian bombs. Almost an entire street disappeared in an instant. 3 children and 3 adults were killed, devastating their families and the whole neighborhood. The explosions have left a deep burning anger and a thirst for revenge amongst the men of the village who've taken up arms to defend their community and their country. I feel only hate, he tells us. We'll never ever forgive them for this. Another says they have to close the skies. The rest of the world have to become involved and close the airspace above Ukraine. And their friend says, we'll keep on shooting them. Every time they shoot us, we'll shoot back, and we won't leave any alive. We're going to kill every single invader. Those who survived the explosions are still sifting through what's left of their lives to piece together precious possessions or memories. Oksana tells us how scared they all are. We can't sleep at night, she says. Whenever they hear sounds, they think it's another bombing, and they run out of the house. Her husband says the war has completely upended their lives and left them terrified. We've no idea what's going to happen, he says, when it's going to happen or where.
They're still reeling from the shock of it all, and I think it follows a pattern of an increasing number of civilians and civilian targets or civilian locations which appear to be targeted or certainly not off the agenda of the Russian war machine.
Civilians are in the crosshairs of this war. A brief respite in shelling and firing in Irpin on the outskirts of the capital meant those still trapped were finally able to escape. Remember, none of these people can be certain they won't be fired on again. And they know their neighbours who fled earlier were attacked. Ukraine's former president Petro Poroshenko has been busy rallying volunteer fighters and soldiers. He's among a growing list of people demanding safe passage for civilians. We were with him as he boosted morale and championed the bravery of the troops. Their job protecting the critically important southern route out of the capital is crucial, and he brought fresh weapons and supplies to help. If this route is taken by the Russian military, the capital will be encircled. If Ukrainians could win on defiance and courage, they would win. But they need more than defiance and courage, don't they? And at the moment, the capital is slowly being encircled.
First of all, remove the word if. We definitely win. This is first message. We will win with or without Western assistance, because you see how strong is Ukrainian, but it takes significantly more time and will need significantly more lives and blood. And this is just the decision from our partners in the West. Do you ready to give us the weapons? Do you ready to increase the sanction? Do you ready to do all of this to minimize Ukrainian blood and Ukrainian lives? Please do that immediately.
The former president took us to see another residential area which had been hit. Ukraine's heading for many more civilian deaths, he's warning, and there are few in the country confident enough to say otherwise right now. Alex Crawford, Sky News in Vasilkiv.